Hi, I'm Bill Nancarrow, the winemaker for Duckhorn Vineyards here in Napa Valley. Thanks for joining me today in our Rector Creek Vineyard. This is one of my favourite properties that we source fruit from, and I hope you're going to have a good time learning something about it.
The Wine Insiders present a day with Duckhorn winemaker Bill Nancarrow and winery founder Dan Duckhorn. Join us as we taste the new Duckhorn releases and get the inside scoop on one of Napa Valley's most esteemed producers of collectible wines.
For Duckhorn Vineyards, we own 7 ranches ourselves here in the valley, and then we also source fruit from about 40 independent grape growers who we have long-term relationships with. Well, the Rector Creek property is special. It's a very unique location here in Yountville. Very stony soil, you can see that here in the background. And we get some fantastic fruit, Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, which go into our top premium bottlings, our state-grown Merlot, state-grown Cabernet Sauvignon. Well, you know, here in Napa Valley, it's a very diverse place and there's a lot of challenges. And we actually look for those because we want to source fruit from different locations to give us different characteristics in our wines. Yeah, and there's a couple of old-time growers who get a bit crotchety and, you know, you've got to deal with them, and we want to deal with them because the fruit they grow is absolutely fantastic. So today is part of the build-up to harvest, which is going to be in about 6 weeks' time. I'm out here checking the vines and checking the grapes just to assess the quality levels. So why don't you guys help me out and come on over here. The Rector Creek property is one of my favourites for our estate bottlings because of the complexity it brings to a blend. One of the typical characteristics we get out of here is blueberry, and also the wines from here have a nice elegance to them, and they balance out our powerhouse wines from further up the valley, and that's why I really treasure getting fruit from here. So here's one of the things we're looking for at this time of the year, and that's called veraison. And that's where the berries are changing colour. So they started off green, and now they're going to change colour to the purple, and they'll darken up. And also they're going to start softening up as well. And this is a fairly important time for us, and we look for uniformity for this to take place across the block. Well, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This here is Dan Duckhorn, my boss, my mentor, and the man who's made this all possible. And Dan's agreed to come down and to taste the new releases with us. Cheers, boss. Cheers. So we're tasting our 2004 estate-grown Merlot.
This is a great vintage for all of us. It has great color, great depth. It's got that great smoothness of flavor that we all love.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Well, I guess that means we're off to lunch. Well, this is a great combination, especially at this time of the year. And the summer is a wonderful time to have barbecued ribs. What we would like to emphasize today is that there are a broad range of red wines that can go with a broad range of foods. And especially ribs like this on a summer day, there is nothing better than a barbecued rib and a great glass of red wine. Well, let's start with this 05 Merlot. It'll be released this fall. And another great vintage for us, and especially for the Napa Valley. It has that wonderful Merlot, smooth, silky character, and paired up with the ribs should be absolutely perfect, especially with this mild sauce. Well, we're waiting for our next course, but I thought it would be interesting to just kind of do a little preview of our 2 Cabernets that are being released. The first one is the Estate Cabernet. It's the 04. We're always a little 1 year behind because we let the Cabernet age a little longer in the bottle. And with this one, we're also going to be tasting today our vineyard designated Cabernet from the Rector Creek Vineyard, which is this vineyard that's on our site. So this ought to be kind of interesting to do this today.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Rector Creek, the characteristics that wine has on its own, and then seeing if we can pick that up in the estate grown, because there is some Rector Creek Cabernet Sauvignon in the estate grown Cabernet.
You can't get a little difference. The estate is just slightly a little bit lighter, but the Rector Creek has that power of the rocks that are in this vineyard floor here. It really is a stronger wine.
And I think this 04 estate grown Cabernet, I think it's one of the best ones we've done. I think it's 2004 is a wonderful vintage for us. I think the wines have a lot of strength to them, a lot of power. Well, this looks exciting. We've got the classic New York strip steak to go with our Cabernet Sauvignons, and I'm really looking forward to trying these because I always find that steak, when it's done in its simplest form, grilled as this is, it pulls something out of the wine, and then the wine pulls something out of the food. So this should be a classic combination. Well, Dan, we've got 3 glasses of wine in front of us. Which one are you going to choose to go with this wonderful food?
Well, I'm going to go for this Cabernet. I'm going to go for the Rector Creek, the last one. I think it ought to be great. So why don't we just toast to this great day and enjoy.
Absolutely. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining us today. To purchase any of the wines featured in this presentation, please visit us at www.porthos.com. That's PORTHOS.com. For more exclusive interviews and tastings with the wine world's biggest stars, visit us at thewineinsiders.com. That's thewineinsiders.com. See you next time.